Hey folks, how y'all doing today? It is me, your friendly neighborhood Stately, and it being 6 o'clock, that can only mean one thing. Let's play some Minecraft. So, hey, we are... Why am I typing list? Everybody's on PvE. You guys playing Splat? Anyway, I'm here on the Doozy server today, but it looks like everybody else is on the PvE server, so let's head over there and see what's going on. And, oh, I'm in the Empire Stately building. And now I'm not. Now I'm at the old Spleef Arena. I'm guessing they're playing Splat, so I'm going to have to take the train to get there. And I'm not entirely sure how to get out of here. Pearls. That seems like a good idea. Let's use pearls. Whee! Train station's over there somewhere, more or less. I landed right on top of it. Nice. I have very good aim. Thanks for asking. Alrighty. PvE, man. I miss this server. This was such a cool server. I mean, it still is. Don't get me wrong, but yeah. Hey, and check it out. We got a print going today, and hopefully, and y'all correct me if I'm wrong, but hopefully this time around it won't make horrible noises. I had to literally kill the microphone on the webcam because no matter what I tried, OBS was still picking up the webcam audio. Strangest thing. And this is nostalgia. This is nostalgia right here, man. This is our very first rail line between the Entertainment District and Spontan. Whee! And from here, I don't have to get out because we have very clever stations here. From here, we just go to Urberg. You know, I should, for old time's sake, do like a tour of PvE again one of these days. That would be fun. It's been such a long time since I spent any time on here, though. It's crazy. That said, I do intend to do some actual design work today. We don't need torches here. We don't need torches here at all. I'm not sure how that happened, but I'll take it. Destroying your own vehicle is disabled. Alright, well then I won't. Diamond King, welcome to the stream. How you doing? Okay. I guess I live here now? I don't know if that was a lag spike or something on my side. I'm not showing any drop frames, so I'm thinking lag spike. PvE doesn't really have the resources it used to have. It's a lot lower on memory than I used to keep it when we were still playing on it. But it is what it is. We got to make that 16 gigabytes we have last. It means a lot of it's going towards Doozy right now and Tribal and all the other things. Yesterday evening I spent a little bit of time playing around with Forge because I haven't messed with Forge for a little while, and I was looking at mods that would be fun for our Vanilla Plus server. Storage isn't really expensive, but it's not like you can just call OVH and say, hey, add 16 gigabytes to my box. They're pre-configured. If I wanted something else, I'd just have to rent a different box. And that's something I wouldn't mind doing at some point if the player count justifies it and that kind of thing. But as of right now, it doesn't. It's just, that is simply what it is. That's always kind of fun. We have so many rails here. There's so many different places you can go by rail. I think you could travel like 5,000 blocks on this server without ever getting out of a minecart or ever going along the same rail line twice. Alright, let's see what's going on here. I don't know where everybody is, but I think they're probably over at the Spleef Arena. Not the Spleef Arena, the Splat Arena. Because it's spectacular. Also, it's snowing here. A giant ice cube is doing well, I am happy to see. For the Spleef Arena, there's nobody here. Where are you guys? What are you doing if not Spleef here? I mean Splat. Splat, Spleef, Spleef, Splat. Nubby, what's up, man? How you doing? Your shiny gold armor. You need the coordinates for the Splat? Yeah, do we have just 18 of Zex's alts on? I guess while we wait for a few people to show up, and give me a holler when you get to the Splat Arena. Let's go check out the Empire Stately Building. Beachville. What and where is Beachville? I'm not familiar with it. Whee! I like shooting creepers. Oh, this is interesting. Somebody broke some glass here. That's not how you spell time, is it? Okay. Destroyed, created, destroyed, created. Odd. I'll take care of it later. Let's see. So this never really got fully populated, and I had this idea for a big complex elevator system that, well, we have the shaft, but that's all we have. So up here, though, check it out. This is my office. With my spinning globe, because on 111 the globes still spin. TPS ain't bad. What is this? Oh, my rocket booster. Back before there were rocket boosters, we had these things, and you had to put them on your back. And they would allow you to boost around. Let's see, they go in your shield slot. And then from the third person, it looks like you're wearing it on your back. Cool, huh? And it does work. It just became unnecessary when we went up to 111.2, I think, or 111.1, introduced the rocket boosting mechanic. See? This is my desk. I got my little aquarium there. I got my spinning globe. And I'm apparently opt. Let's see. Oh, Mason's office. Mason. I guess Mason never really finished his office. Stately PI, I'm telling you. Whose is this? I don't know whose office this is, but somebody's office. And this, yeah, again, just lots of heads and cool, colorful stuff. It's all pretty neat. We're having a little nostalgia fest today, apparently. That's always good fun. And then So the one real issue here is that most of the floors aren't accessible by elevator. Let's see, this is Mason's place. We were selling individual floors off so that, you know, people could have their own urban living experience. This one has a giant walk-in closet, and somebody decided to do some design changes here. Might have to fix that up one of these days. Oh, check it out, 1MC3. That's us, guys! 1MC3. Let's see about the rest of them. Is there anything else going on up here? I don't know to what degree these were ever finished. Oh no! MCry426 got shot by a skeleton. Okay, this is locked. Lunchrooms. I don't remember lunchrooms. Also locked. All right, let's head up to the top. Let's go play some Splat. Whee! This is the primary reason. Hey, Sneaky Squid, how you doing, man? Welcome to the stream. The primary reason I designed those elevator blocks is because of the Empire Stately building. Because I wanted to have this big, elaborate Elytra launch tower up here. Because that's just fun. You could still hear? So what do you mean when your screen went black? Your computer, your video card may have conked out or something? Bad. Alright, well, I'm at the Splat Arena, and so is DK. That works. And so is Nobby. Cool. So, Splat's pretty straightforward. It's basically King of the Ladder. There's a chest up top with a knockback sword. You should be pretty close, but I can give you the coordinates. -232, -1068. Alright, good luck, folks. Happy hunting. I suggest walking. Are you at spawn? It's not far from spawn. It's like less than a minute walk from spawn. Oh, and we got the print going today, so feel free to try to guess what it is. Winning guess will receive, let's say 300 cubits. Winning guess receives 300 cubits. Oh, that was close. You shouldn't have too much trouble finding it then. Just head west out of spawn. And you should be fine. Well, this is fun. Not sure what just happened there, but that was definitely a lag spike, and a pretty bad one. And yet still I'm not dead. Yeah, I got that too. There was a nasty lag spike there just now. Oh, which server? PvE/PvE. I need to give myself a little time to heal up here. Whoa! Not sure how that happened. Diamond King landed like in my head. Also, I'm not really healing up, to be honest. So we'll have another apple. Miss. That was a nice try, but I missed. It's hard to heal up from almost no health. Ooh, Noble got me. Let's see. That means Noble is the only one who still has all of his lives. Beer good. I like beer, and I like Splat, and I like playing Minecraft with you guys. Yeah, that didn't go well. And still he's not dead. Okay, all right. Huh. You can't kill me. You're a rock and roll suicide. Yeah. Okay. I guess that wasn't... Am I opt? I'm not opt. And I don't think I'm in fly mode, but let's be sure. You know, it usually doesn't matter too much, but with Splat, if you get knocked off the ladder, you don't take fall damage. Not really fair. So guys, remember 300 qubits for the first person to guess what the 3D print is for today? And we still have raffle tickets available for the Fallout New Vegas giveaway. Is there a reason I can't get a hit in? GG, I guess, but man, I thought at least a couple of those were legit hits. All right, rematch. Stately demands a rematch. It's quiet on chat today. Anybody on Twitch, YouTube? Anybody want to chat? I mean, you don't have to. Don't feel obligated or anything. It's just very, very quiet. We extended it by a week because there were like no redemptions. So we'll do the drawing on Saturday. Thank you, Diamond King, for, you know. At least there's somebody chatting. Better than nothing. And DK has just redeemed a Fallout New Vegas raffle ticket. So as it stands right now, you have a 100% chance of winning Fallout New Vegas. And maybe I will, but not this second because I just don't have the money. All right, somebody kill Noble. Nope. Ha! 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 Also, ha! You're not far. You're also on the wrong server. I can't teleport you across servers. Okay. Lag spiky. I don't know what's causing the lag spikes, by the way, guys. I kind of stopped maintaining PvE a good long time ago because the technical stuff was all turning into spaghetti. You can, last year with the Halloween event, we had a way to... Why can he reach me and I can't reach him? That seems unfair. The flare? Various things. Some of the flare is for kit PvP. I think I disabled the kit PvP flare, actually. But we have the block assassin flare. We have the The voting flare, of course. Really? How is... Jeebus. Alright, well, so be it. But those all have to be earned. All of the flares behind your name have to be earned. If you want to contribute to the server, help out, and get some cool flare in front of your name, type /buy. We have a couple of different types of flare that you can get. Alright. Okay. I'm down to my last life. And the other competitors are too. Hey, GG, you found a loot crate. Anything good in it? You, me, DK. Okay, alright, GG. Good game, DK. Well played. You don't actually even have to punch the chest, but it does help. Leave, count to 10, then come back inside. There you go. Sometimes that happens. Everybody's here! Yeah, this is a bit much. It tends to get chaotic when you have more than 4 players, but we do what we can. Whoa, okay, alright. We do what we can. And chaos can be fun, too. I really got to get this kit PvP stuff moved over to the other servers because it's a lot of fun, and I never actually implemented it on, like, Tribal or on any of our vanilla servers. Because, you know, it's not vanilla. Oh, boy. That almost went very poorly. Oh, that's me splatted. I guess that's why we call it splat, right? So, Noble is the only one with 3 lives left. Just a friendly reminder. That did not go well at all. Now everybody has either 2 or 1. I have 1 life left. I think I'm probably not long for this world. Alright, let them do their things. Oh! Are we having a lag spike again? This looks like a lag spike. Uh-oh. Oh, that's a nasty one. I swear I don't know what's causing that, but it's a pain in the ass. Okay, that's me out. So, Zex, Noble, and Beast. Based. Giving the based. I know, right? We have to stand here in the peanut gallery and watch everything go down from afar. And remember, guys, I'm Staley. This is Play.1MC3.com. It's a public server, so you're welcome to join us if you so desire. Can't say I recommend it. We all kind of suck. The hell is that? Oh, that's Zex being invisible. Alright. Zex, Noble, and Beast. Well, let's be honest, it's a little sucky. Noble's the only one with 2 lives left. So things look good for noble gases. Although he is kind of sandwiched in between 2 players now. Alright, now it's down to Zex and Noble. And Zex is down to 6 health. But they're still fighting. It's hard to see what's going on from down here. It would be even harder if it wasn't for... Oh, that's it. That's the end of the game. GG. One more round, and then maybe we can play something else. Maybe we can head over to the danger room next door. Everybody likes the danger room, right? Oh, the flare. That's the top kit settings for right now. We don't play a whole lot of kit PvP anymore, so it doesn't mean that much. This print's turning out weird. It looks completely hollow. Y'all seen that? Did I forget to put supports inside the print or something? Because this is all very strange. I guess we'll find out. Anyways, good luck, guys. And I'm dead. Okay, alright, off to a good start. Oh, come on, seriously? By the way, guys, house rule is don't camp the ground. You can fight on the ground, but you can't stand around on the ground waiting for people to spawn. Dim's the rules. Please adhere to them. Alright. Who's still in this? DK and Zex are still pretty much in it. Everybody else is 1 life. Oh, okay, alright. Alright, be that way. I see how it is. I see how it is. And lag spike. I don't know where the lag spikes keep coming from, guys. Whoa! I don't know, man. It's very hard to get a hit in on Noble. Cry found another loot crate, GG. So we got 3 players left. DK, Ruben, and Zex are still in it. So it's down to DK and Ruben. Yeah, we can do a quick look at the print. Hello? All of my shortcuts seem to have died. Alright, hold on. So, DK still has 2 lives, and Ruben's on his last one. So, you know, advantage has to go to DK here. But you never know how these things end. Sometimes they surprise you. And now it's 1-1. So, see how it goes. But this is an interesting match right here. No, this isn't an interesting match. This is a standoff. Somebody's gonna have to do something eventually. Noble Gas is going insane. He doesn't look insane to me. I mean, not insaner than he normally looks. Ruben's down to 4 health, but, you know, he does have the high ground, and he has an apple. You just keep trying to spell a 4-letter word, Noble. Ruben's down to 1 health. 1 heart between Ruben and victory. I mean, Diamond King and victory. GG. Alright, guys, what do you say? Let's head over to the danger room. Can I get my gear back? Is it doing that thing again where... Alright, take it easy, DK. See you next time. Okay, we need 1 more player. And there's our 1 more player. Cool. Alright, so this is first team to 20 kills. It should say it on the sign. 10 kills. First team to 10 kills. We don't have the tools to balance that kind of thing out. I can't do like purposefully unbalanced teams. It just doesn't work. Alright. Kits are pretty comparable, though. They're all kind of similar. The lag spike. Those lag spikes are getting nasty. If we're going to be playing on here more, I need to look into those. Because they're clearly a bit of a problem. Well, I tried, but man, getting any kind of hit in a noble is always hard. Jeez, they're already up 4-0? Christ. Stately got a kill. Now it's 4-2. It's not nearly as bad. Really, Zix managed to die entirely of his own accord? That's sad. And I'm dead again. 5-2. Yeah, I do really need to get this code back into the game because this is all so much fun. Even if I can never get a freaking kill. I mean, it's still fun. Six got a kill on Noble. It took forever, but it was worth it. That was satisfying. And he got me. That should be it. GG. I mean, that wasn't close, but GG. Let's do it again. Shuffle teams. Zix is out. Well, we don't have enough players. Just the three of us isn't going to cut it. So be it. You might want to leave and come back in again. He changed servers before his gear changed back. That's never a good idea. This is our old head shop. You know, we've actually lost some features thanks to some deprecated plugins. On all of the servers up until 1.12, we had these light heads that actually work as light sources. And these don't work on 1.12 anymore, which is a shame because they were so much nicer than all of the default light sources. We never even took down the Christmas tree from last year. I guess the good news is next year we'll have a Christmas tree ready to go, right? I'm going to head over to my base because that's a good place to be. Stately Towers. Cry's having a rough time of it. I'm telling you, man. Chicken's on the rails. There should be something you can do about that. I've actually tried. I've tried to come up with scripts to prevent chickens from, living on the rails. And the problem is, by the time the event triggers, the collision event, the minecart's already stopped. So I'd have to have like a radar going on or something, and that would just be miserable. I don't know what these lag spikes are. It's looping through something, I'm reasonably sure. I don't know what. Yes, kittens, indeed. If you haven't seen it before, this is my old survival base on PvE. Stately Towers. It never really got an official name, so it's always just been called Stately Towers. But it's one of my favorite builds on 1MC3. This is the Great Hall where we can dine, and that's a skeleton. He's not invited. My storage area was always a little bit chaotic. I expanded it out a little bit towards the end here. And this is just a little corridor that attaches to everything else. Got my food supply going on back here. All my cows. Gear Moth Tower. I don't know, man. And this is my cat sanctuary. Oh, hey. Trippy moss. Lots of trippy moss. I have trippy moss all over the place. And these are all my cats. I don't have any tabbies. I remember that. I had the tuxedos and the Siamese, but I never could find a tabby. This took me a good long time to build in survival, as I suppose you can well imagine. Welcome, Newtonian fluids. I'm a big fan of non-Newtonian fluids, but so be it. This is the balcony I used to start my streams on. Oh, and over here we have my enchanting area, and that's Bishop. How you doing, Bishop? Bishop's feeling a little vibratey today. He always seems to feel a little vibratey. It's dangerous to go alone, folks. This is my cubicle. And the farther up you go, the crazier it gets. These are my magic heads and my quest mob heads. Quest mobs are the equivalent of the quests we have on Tribal. It's actually the same code base, just heavily evolved. You could defeat them and get their heads. You still can. You have to go out and get the clues and work out exactly where to summon them. It's a much more complicated system that I thought people would like, but it just confused everybody. My little enchanting area. What? Wafts? That was actually his name for a while. And this is the Wall of Victims. These are all of the block assassinations I've performed. Flake. I miss Flake. Lego Master still shows up once in a blue moon. There's Pi. Darushk. Batman. There's TL. Mason. Floofs. Willman. Kobe. I miss Kobe too. Ticking Time Bomb. Derek the Panda. Deej. Zippy. Newport. It was never hugely busy. It was never like more than, you know, a dozen players on at a time. Once in a blue moon we'd have maybe 20. But that's about it. Oh, I don't have my rocket booster equipped. Alright, well, so be it. Where I go, you can't follow. Good point, you don't have an Elytra here. Well, go out the path and turn left. And just follow the trail down to the conspicuously inconspicuous cake shop, which is another one of my favorite builds on PvE. This one was, I made this together with Kobe. Kobe used to play a bunch, and then every now and then he'd be on for like a week, and he'd play a bunch for a week, and then he'd disappear again. But one of those periods when he was on a bunch, we made the conspicuously inconspicuous cake shop, which is, as you can see, a perfectly innocent cake shop where you can buy cake. Sold out. But back here, if you know where to look, you could go down to the Undercroft, and you could get your Netherwart and all of your assassination items. We sold them all. We still do, technically. So this was a lot of fun to build. And that's just lighting. There's nothing really going on down there. But down here is where we keep the supply chests. Got the diamond ore, we got the invisibility potions and chainmail helmets. Lots of puffer fish, blaze rods, all the vitals. I don't know why Nemo is filled with carrots. I think somebody was having a larf. Yeah, I'd like to make something like this again. Also, we anticipated that noble. In the sewer. Yeah, in the sewer under the player town, absolutely. That would be a perfect place for something like that. This was No One Cares. He was a pretty good builder. A little unoriginal with the materials. He was also prone to just randomly griefing things. I don't know, in a game about exploration, I'd totally randomly go into the sewer. This is one of Flake's builds. This is actually one of the quest mob heads. He did a pretty good job with it. I don't know if he ever really got the shop up and running. Oh, he did. He got the various quest mob heads that he was selling. And this is another great build. This was also Flake, I think. This might have been Nicky Boy. No, I'm pretty sure this one was Flake. And everybody's gone. Like, there's just 3 of us left on the server. Now I'm sad. Where'd everybody go? Yeah, PvE was fun. I gotta get to the bottom of those lag spikes one of these days. The old cash register shop. Are these the old cash register heads? This is one of the old cash register heads. Ha! Ha! I forgot all about those. Anyway, let's head on over to Doozy and let's make it daytime. For one, let's start by making it daytime. And yes, you two must die. Yes, you two must die at the hands of Stately. What's up, Nobby? Our new player town is coming along nicely as well. This is Westwind. Ruben, oh, jeez. Are we doing that again? Are we failing to load chunks? I will have no chunks failing to load on my server. I will not accept it. Looks like Ruben stalled on his build over there. That's a shame. So, technically I've been working on the Spleef Arena for a little while, and it's getting to the point where I'm kind of frustrated by it. Because I cannot get the redstone to fit in the area that I want it to fit in. So I'm thinking maybe today I'm just going to take it easy and do other stuff. One thing I've been meaning to do for a while is fix my gear, so y'all get to watch, and by y'all I mean apparently nobody. I don't know if there's anybody on stream, but if you are on stream, congratulations. You get to watch me repair my gear. And then we'll do the pearl dispenser. That's a good idea. Because we have lots and lots of pearls, and it would be nice to have an easy way to distribute them to players that doesn't involve people plundering entire chests. So pearl dispenser, that'll be our build for today. Sounds good. Let's see, the end portal. Yeah, cool, those will come in handy. Tell you, man, feather falling. Don't leave home without it. What do you guys think? Should we start a new vanilla server? Because it's been a very long time since 1.12 came out, and 1.13 doesn't appear to really be on the horizon at this point. I haven't heard a word about snapshots or anything right now. And maybe not right this second. When was 1.12 released? I forget. The print is... Hold on a sec. Let me adjust the camera just a little bit because we've reached the point where the print is no longer... There we go. In view of the camera. That's better. Well, yeah, I know that there's no... This is not the portal I was going to, is it? Let me double check that, I forget. It's our ship in that other game. No, that's a good guess, but that's not what it is. I actually did try to extract those models, and I haven't seen this before. This is new. June 7th. Yeah, so June 7th would have been also when we launched 1.12, or within like 2 or 3 days, because I had everything ready. That's 4 months. That's a long time for one of these vanilla servers. Yeah, I'm showing it to you guys. Anyway, yeah, here. This is new. I don't know who made this, but this is new. Let's go check it out. This is not quite Steph's awesome skull on Elvish, but it is kind of neat. He's got crazy eyes. Someone stole the right eye, really? You mean the left eye? That's hilarious. I don't know who made this, but this is a cool build. This is a very funny, very cool build. Well done. Yeah, like I said, 4 months is a long time for one of these vanilla servers, but I think we need to come up with more of a strategy for servers, because, you know, running these things and then just deciding, you know what, I'm bored now, doesn't seem to be a sustainable way of doing things. But 4 months seems to me to be a long time for a vanilla server. Most people would be bored after 2 or 3. I hadn't even realized it's been 4 months. It doesn't feel like it's been 4 months. And that's facing the wrong direction. I need to head over to the portal up here. I'm just heading down to the end so I can finally get around to repairing my picks. I don't know about you, but I've done a fair amount on here. Maybe not as much as I wanted to, but I have done a fair amount on here. Are you crashing out, Ruben? Oh, hello. Ha! How often do you get to kill a ghast with a sword, right? Really? Is that like your brother avenging you? Yep. Oh, come on. Die already. There we go. Ooh. That could have just as easily been lava. Your base, have you done anything new to your base, Noble? Anything worth checking out? I can meet you at the portal after I'm done in the end. You can show it to me if you want. This is the right way, isn't it? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. No, it hasn't. Whee! Yeah, the weather's beautiful. The water is warm and pleasant. Alright, this is the rail line to the end. This is what I was looking for. Do you have a chest for minecarts? Because I have a spare. I guess not. We'll just park it in here for now. I have lots of diamonds. Oh, Oh, the Woodland Explorer map for the Woodland Mansion that wasn't there. That was frustrating. That wasn't the mute button, was it? I do. It's the easiest way to get to the end. Is there an easier way to get to the end? Because if there is, I wish somebody would have told me. Remember, guys, 300 qubits for the first person to guess what I'm 3D printing today. And you can use your 300 qubits to buy raffle tickets for our Fallout New Vegas giveaway or other cool prizes on the Twitch overlay. Oh, he has an end portal too. Is it closer? I know DJ's portal is closer, but is his end portal easier to get to? Now this one's pretty long too. So how do you think we guys should do this, guys? I'm tempted to do our PvE tribal server as kind of the new PvE. So that would be like a forever server where we could continue to add things and expand the map as needed. And then up until now, it's been fairly reliable that there would be a new release every few months and we could launch a new vanilla server for people to play on. Oh, the next tribal server is only going to be PvE. Yeah, I've decided that PvP is going to have to come second, and only after we have an established player base. Because, well, because you're a dick mostly. No, I'm kidding. Because you need a larger player base for PvE to be sustainable. LM Faso. I'm gonna assume you just put a couple of extra letters in there. So I'd like to get all of this stuff working properly on a PvE version of Tribal and then segue into a PvP version. What I will do is make sure there are big battlegrounds and dueling grounds and places where people can fight, but only if they want to. So I'm thinking that ends up being like the new PvE. A server where it'll always be there and you can always come back to it, and PvP will, I guess, stay around too. But as far as the vanilla servers, somebody's death chest, I guess. Go to your base. Wait, do you have a base in the end? I'll go to your base, but I want to fix up my gear first. Because I've been putting off fixing up the picks for far too long. Whee! Ow. There's an elevator block there. That's why you don't take any damage. Nice. That's how you get levels. This goes very fast now. The Ender will repair these picks in like no time flat. But maybe we need to just say, look, we'll launch a new server whenever a major version is released, or once our last vanilla server is 3 months old. And if it ends up being something like Elvish, where a lot of people play on it and it becomes our primary server, maybe we'll let it run longer. I don't like turning off servers that people are still playing on. But I get the idea that Doozy it's not attracting new players, obviously. We're not really getting new players who want to play on Doozy. Look at that, it's almost fixed. But a new server launch always gets a bunch of new players on. Ah, jeez, I need to fix these too. Name it. I need to fix it. I don't need to name it. They're about to go kaplunk. You still sell mending books, Noble? I think maybe somebody just walked into the, Wait, did you just say popcorn was too expensive? Because there's really nothing as cheap as popcorn. I'll bet you that popcorn was invented by a drunk bachelor who came home one night in like the 19th century on his horse and wagon, and the only thing he had was like dried corn kernels, and he was like, oh, maybe I'll put these in a pan and see what happens. And popcorn. And he was like the hero of poor students everywhere after that. You just said that. If there are anvils here, I'll see about repairing my armor while I'm here. I've been putting this off way too long. I kept thinking I'd do it off stream, but whenever I'm not streaming these days, I'm writing code or fixing code. So if I do a new server, let's say we do a new 112 PvE server, what would you guys like to see on it? Should I keep it like completely vanilla, or should I add features from PvE, or use the same stuff we have here on Doozy? What do you guys think? I don't think there are a whole lot of people on the chat about this right now. All right. Let's see. Okay, there's anvils here. That's excellent. So hopefully we can repair some things. Okay, let's not use all 64 of my diamonds on that, because you can easily use an entire stack of diamonds repairing something that doesn't take remotely that much by accident. I say this from experience. I guess this is the first time I've ever had to repair these, because these repair costs are really low. And then there's the bow, which I will have to repair at some point, but I got a good long time left on the bow, I think. And the trash can. Excellent. This is trash, this is trash, this is trash. I guess I don't really need the buttons right this second. Excellent. Alright, so, Noble, I'm going to head back to spawn, because that's where I'm going to end up when I go through the portal. And then I'll come check out your base. Do you want to meet me at spawn? Whee! Oh, I love elevator blocks. Elevator blocks are the best thing that ever happened to Minecraft, except when they don't work. Let's try that again. Elevate me! Elevate me harder! That's what I'm talking about. Alright. You know, I wish there were fences on this, because this is kind of scary. It is slabbed, so no Enderman here. It's still kind of scary. What the hell? Isn't that only supposed to happen when those things first spawn? I feel like that shouldn't have happened. Very weird. Do they? Really? Okay, well, I'll take your word for it, because empirical evidence says you're right. And Ruben's just waiting for me here. Trying to terrify me with his horrifying Ruben skull. Oh, I'm at the parrot. I'm not at my base. I'm at the salty parrot. Makes sense. Let's make the parrots dance while we're here. Isn't that right, parrots? Remember, guys, we're playing on play.1mc3.com. This is our vanilla 112 server. We also have our Toybox minigame server, our Tribal Craft server. We have a Skyblock server that everybody forgot about. And you're welcome to join us. Lord knows we can use some more players. All kinds of awesome servers and very few people playing on them. And you can fix that. Or, you know, not. I'm not the boss of you. Noble, you around? He hasn't answered me since I think the Pearl Dispenser should go to Westwind. That's where everybody's building right now. I think that's where we should put it. So, why do you keep asking me to come see your base? Are you just being mildly facetious? Yeah, I was at your base, but I didn't actually go into the base itself. I know where your base is. I thought you had something to show me over there. Alright, well then I won't, because if there's nothing to do there, then there's nothing to do there. Let's go see about doing this Pearl Dispenser. So we need a pulse multiplier for that. Ideally, we'd like to just spit out one stack of pearls every time you press the button. And I have made those before. Off the top of my head, I'm not sure how. So what I'll do is I'll go park my ass over at the Parrot. And then we'll go look at the one on PvE for reference. Ruben's still there. I guess I'll take this room. This is a nice room anyways. It has a balcony. And I'm going to step away from the keyboard for just 1 second to grab myself a refreshment. Just as soon as I park my sorry ass somewhere safe. And the spawn platform should be safe. This is still one of my favorite banner designs. This is the official Urberg banner. I think it turned out real nice. Ah, the very first head shop with the very first heads that we ever had. Like a dozen, 2 dozen of them that we started out with. Alright guys, I'll be back in just a sec. Don't touch that dial. Oh, you know what? Y'all can look at the 3D print in the meantime. Try to guess what it is. Remember, 300 qubits for the winning guess. Y'all see the big leg reveal there? Turns out I have legs. Oh, I love that sound. Such a nice sound. Alright, so we have 2 dispensers actually. I'm going to head over to Spontan. Right, excellent legs. The finest of legs. That one's a little more accessible. Yeah, there's not much going on stream today. It's very quiet. God, I forgot all about this place. You know, we even have a an official hole in the nether roof up here. I think that's one of the last things we did before we all moved on to other servers. Okay, why is eating suddenly so hard? There we go. Thank you. Get out of the print mode. There we go. I don't know if this was ever finished. I don't think that looks very finished. But for some reason there's like a jungle tree and that's kind of it. Claimed by Waffles and Ethan for Antwerp 2.0. Well, that's not going to happen anymore. I'm just curious. Because of course I am. I don't know, man. And it wasn't so much the cheating. I mean, that would have just been like a 1-week ban or something. But after that, he hopped on Discord and just began hurling insults. So it goes. It's too bad. Ruben got his popcorn, folks. Good stuff. So for some reason, that last UHC stream that I did got like 220 views. I'm hesitant. I think we should do another UHC stream soon, but I'm kind of hesitant because it wasn't a particularly good UHC, and I'm just thinking it got a lot of views from people who are going to be very disappointed by it. Okay, I'm wearing my Elytra just in case I decide to go fly. This is... I guess this is set up to be a spawner. It's clearly not complete. Buttery popcorn is the best popcorn. I don't actually like popcorn that much. I hate the way the little skins get stuck in your teeth. But once in a blue moon. No, it's obviously meant to be a gold farm. It's just, it was never completed is all. But yeah, we did the dragon egg trick to get the hole in the ceiling. You know, glitch through it with minecart, and then once you're up there, you can create a hole with the dragon egg, and it's all a little weird. I don't think it's been fixed as of 1.12, though. And our little nether rail hub. Also... something that I enjoyed quite a bit. Spontan, yes. Choo choo. I don't know, I'm kind of enjoying just goofing off on PvE today. Been such a long time. And this is our original nether hub. We kind of moved spawn from Spontan to Urberg pretty early in actually, but all of the original Scooter's anchor. Scooter and Stormy got married. They actually had a kid just like 2 weeks ago or something. So I guess they're doing well. I saw on Twitter that Scooter had posted a picture of her new offspring. And I don't even know what this portal is. I don't know where it goes. I don't know what it is. Anyways, that's not why we're here. We are here to inspect. You can see when this was launched, right? Because this made sense when we built this, but when we built this, vertical pillars, iron bars, came out as a cross. And now they're just little posts. And the signs seem kind of weird by comparison now. And here we are at Spontan. Home of all kinds of cool builds, but this is the one we're interested in. The Pearl Dispenser. So I think we, well, let's just peel it open from the side here. poop. I gotta throw a few things away. Let's see. Don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need that. Do need this because I'm nearly out of food. I got plenty of cooked fish. I don't need any of this. Don't need that. Alright, there we go. And here we are. Alright. So, let's see if I remember this design. There's a repeater in here. And honestly, I don't think I'm going to learn much out of this without tearing it apart completely, and I don't want to do that. So, new plan. I think we will... I don't know. Goof off, do it wrong over and over again, maybe. Curse a bunch. How's that for a plan? I'll hop on the wiki real quick and look up a design for a pulse repeater. That's probably the easiest thing to do. In the meantime, one last thing that I kind of want to show you guys here. This is Fort Blocks, by the way. This doesn't go there. This is where we kept the National Diamond Reserve. We used to charge for protected areas, so people could build cities, and we'd use the diamonds that they paid for those as prizes for things like spleef tournaments. And as you can see, some of them never got spent. Is it Apollo 11? It is not Apollo 11. That's a pretty good guess, though. You're kind of in the right sphere. But that's not what it is. This right here, very first building on PvE, and by extension, the very first building on 1mc3.com. Just this section right here. It can't be a spaceship. Hey, Squid, they faked the moon landing. Yeah, so it's impossible to 3D print a spaceship because the moon landing was faked. I used to have my first wooden pickaxe in this chest, but it doesn't seem to be there anymore. I'm wondering if maybe I put it in a frame at my base or something. Alright folks, I'm going to switch over to the 3D print for a minute or two while I find a good design for a redstone repeater. And, a pulse repeater, and then we'll get this show on the road. I have made these before. And one of the designs that I've seen uses torch burnout. But what I want is something that'll pulse like 8 times, and then we can double it up. So let's see, output pulse up to 22 hours. Okay, we don't really want to spend 22 hours pulsing. A latch pulse extender. Okay, so a hopper clock pulse extender could work, but that's just kind of complicated. And a little ridiculous. See. I'm looking at pulse extenders here. I need pulse repeaters. Is it a jet? No, it's not a jet. It's also not a North Korean missile. And it's also not a sled. You're in the right area with the Apollo thing. It's well, it's clearly kind of spaceshipy, right? But which spaceship? Not interested. Wait, did Twitch buy MinecraftForum.net? That's new. No. 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 All of this is useless. Come on, I've done this before. It's not like I don't know how to do this. I just don't know how to do this. I think I got it here. Let me double check this. Nope, that doesn't help. Come on, guys. Give me a good pulse repeater design, please. Locked repeater pulse generator. Thank you, Minecraft Wiki. This might be what I'm looking for. The Jetsons was my generation, Swaggy. Oh, Swaggy. So harsh. So harsh. Alright, locked repeater. Let's try the locked repeater design. I'm going to, Will Arnett. Will Arnett is hosting Minecon Earth. I might actually do a live stream of Minecon Earth. Maybe look up when the good panels are and live stream snarky commentary. That might be fun. Alright, let's head over to planning and make sure this design still works. It's fairly straightforward. It's just a couple of repeaters and a locked repeater, and hopefully it'll do what we need it to do. I might double it up because I think this one might only do 2 circuits. Let's see, plots, list, mine. I don't know why it says interactive at the bottom. It doesn't do anything. Plots, TP14. Here we are, my plot of failed designs. Let's see. And this is the output, if I'm not mistaken, which should lock when this powers on. And then we use a torch for testing here. And that, and there's this, and this hooks up to the button, if I'm not mistaken. And that does nothing. Great. Lovely. Okay. All right. Let's not be stupid and not put these in backwards. There we go. Really? That's not useful. That is so not useful. Does this thing need to be switched? Thank you. That's what I just did. I think this one might need more delay. These are things that I used to be able to just do without even thinking about it. And now, well, now I can't do anything without even thinking about it. It just gives me one pulse, hugely delayed. That doesn't help. That's not useful. Pulse limiters, let's see, locked repeater pulse limiter. Dropper helper, pulse limiter, and off pulse limiter. I don't want pulse limiters. I want pulse repeaters. Pulse extenders, no. Increase the duration of a pulse. Don't want to repeat the duration. I want to create more pulses. Pulse extender, blah, blah, blah. Pulse multiplier. Ha! Now we're talking. All right, so let's see. This is a weird one. I'm not even sure how this one is supposed to work, but it's just something I'm looking at on the Minecraft wiki, and it looks fairly straightforward, if a little bit silly. No. That doesn't do it. Oh, we need to set this into comparator mode. Yeah. That seems about right. And then we can extend the pulse here. I don't think we can extend the pulse. Well, we can. We can put another repeater in. Like that. And then what we would do is we'd have... Really? Seriously? Dispenser. We'd have like 2 dispensers. Here and here. Obviously, we'll have to work out the exact orientation of all of this. I'm wondering, though... I know this has to pass by this because this is actually part of the power circuit, but I'm wondering if we can run it. Well, let's try this. That should do exactly a stack, right? If we were to put pearls in both of those, this should dispense exactly 1 stack of pearls. I'm seeing 7 pulses and not 8, but I might be imagining things. And anyway, slightly less than a stack would not be the end of the world. So let's go with this design. And then we'll work around it. Alright, let's head on over to Doozy. And let's get started on this bad boy. The print is actually almost done. Still no guesses, huh? Shall I give you guys a hint? It's from a television show. 1 million qubits. You are not getting 1 million qubits. With your horses? Was I on the server with your horses? What do you mean your horses? Well, no, I'm not printing Star Wars. It's like something my grandma would guess. Oh, the pearls? Thank you. Excellent. Alright, let's find a good place for this, and I think we're not going to do anything here. I like the way you set this back, by the way. It makes the whole thing seem a little more villagey. No, no, no. I'm not printing a television show. I said it's from a TV show. That doesn't mean I'm trying to print a TV show. Things that should go without saying. Number 1. Over here. This is a good place for it. No. A, that's not the right answer. B, you actually have to name the thing, not just say that thingamajigger from that one show. Okay, the good news is I have most of the materials already. A rocket. Oh, come on! Put some effort into it. Okay, any old solid block will do for this. And then, so the way this needs to be set up is that we run redstone on either side. And I don't like running redstone on dirt, so we're going to go ahead and make the redstone underground. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. We'll go a couple of layers deep, and that way we can hopefully have a little bit of space around it to build something neat. I'm not going to go completely overboard with this build. I'm just going to build something reasonably modest. You gave me your pick? Why? I don't have your pick. I do not have your pick. Shovel. Oh, the handy dandy. No, I already have a monster shovel. I think the last monster shovel you also gave me, to be honest. Alright, I don't think we want to go too deep, but 2 down like this should be fun. So we will... 800 qubits? You already have 800 qubits? Is it a deleted link? Am I printing a doggy? I'm not printing a doggy. I'll, hold on a sec, I'll switch back over to it so y'all can check it out again real quick. It's almost done. It's also hollow. I guess I forgot to put in the internal structure. So it might be incredibly fragile. It might fall apart when I try to take the supports off. But we're about to find out, because it is very nearly done. Is it a move? Okay, so we need let's see how we want to do this. We want a dispenser, we want a button, right? That's the primary concern here. So if the button's here, in a perfect world, we'd put a dispenser above it. Right there. Or a dropper, actually, would be fine, too, and they're easier to make. No, I don't really need stone brick right now. Okay, so button, press button, repeater, and I realize they're not really going underground right now, but let's see how this works out space-wise. Newtonian fluids has returned. Is that an alt of yours, Ruben? I mean... Nobby. Man. It's an alt of Zex. And then what we'll do is we'll go down. I don't really need to do 2 of these, though, do I? You're the heated version of noble gases. It is a rocket ship, yes. But you need to guess which rocket ship. Oh my god, I'm talking like an idiot. You're making me talk like a moron! So we don't really need both of these here. We only need one side, and we'll split it off, that's fine. So we go... down... and split here to 2 separate dispensers, one on each side. Google it just a little bit. What are we Googling? Can't even name one noble gas. I'm pretty sure I can name several. Xenon, argon, freon, boron. That's 4. That's not bad. It's a rocket whip. I like big flutes and I cannot lie. Wait, that makes no sense. Another thing that we need to consider, though, is where the dispensers are and how the product, the actual pearls, are going to get into it. So we can put a dispenser here. Oh, hello. What brings you here? Before I do any of that, let me just make sure that this actually works as a dispenser. Yeah, I do need that, but whatever. That should be fine. I want to go up one level on both sides. So that we can put the actual dispenser blocks here and here, and it'll just spit them out on both sides. I think that's probably okay. And again, droppers are just as good as dispensers in this situation. So I'm going to have to go make 2 dispensers, and then we're going to come up with... oh, I'm still in 3D print mode. Over and over again, man. Every single time. Alright, guys, you got about 3 minutes left to guess. I think at that point the print's going to be done. So how about yes/no questions? Y'all can ask a couple of yes/no questions, and I'll see if I can answer them for you. Where is my cobblestone supply? It is not from Star Wars, no. It's also not from Star Wars. It's also not from S. Ruben, you just managed to make my chest inaccessible. I'm sorry. I'll put it back later. Oh, come on, stop bothering me. Can't you see I'm trying to build something here? Really? This guy immune to arrows or something? Isn't there only 4 what? What genre of TV show? Science fiction. It's from a science fiction TV show. Yes, you too must die. Alright. Is it a chicken? It is, surprisingly, not a chicken. Who'da thunk, right? Welcome, Newtonian Fluids. Is it an old TV show? I can answer... This is not my chest. I don't know why I just opened that. I can answer that fairly literally yes and no. Which is going to piss people off. But that is literally the correct answer. The literal correct answer to that question is yes and no. It's not for Men in Black. It's not far off. You're close. I don't want it facing up. I want it facing forward. It is not for Men in Black. Oh, come on. Now I'm on fire. And now I'm not. So, we put down the... No, that's not what I'm trying to do. I just need a couple of blocks to place these dispensers up against is all. Droppers, more accurately. Okay, so that's the basics. Is it a ding thing wing? It is not a ding thing wing. Also, huh. It's not a penis. What? Does it not work now? Is something broken? I tested this, didn't I? It's still not a penis. You know, I think the problem might be that, I think the problem might be that the button is actually lighting the pulse for too long. So if we put in a big delay on both of these, that works, but it doesn't seem to be spitting out enough. That's weird. So the one on... Oh, I know why this one isn't triggering, because I'm missing some redstone. This is just a little design issue because this thing's in the way. The best way to solve that would be to make these things not be right next to this block, because what's happening is I'm pressing this button and it's powering these guys directly. And that's not what we're trying to do here. We don't want to power it directly. So we can either raise this, which seems the sensible thing to do, or we can move these. And we could... Well, I don't want to make this too complicated. We could put these somewhere else, but what I think we should do is just like have the button here, and I'm gonna have to rearrange the stuff behind it just a little bit, but it shouldn't be too bad. I think if I just raise everything up one block, it'll be A to the O to the K. Yes, I just said A to the O to the K. Why don't I just reset the redstone and turn it into a lever clock? Well, for one, I have no idea what that is. That's a good reason, right? You're drinking Crystal Pepsi. You're not drinking Crystal Pepsi. I do not believe you. Are you drinking Crystal Zexy? And actually this... C'est très gros. C'est très gros. Alright, all of this needs to go up by one block. And just looking at this design, it might not be a bad idea to have these be in the ground sticking up instead of raising it. You drink something that isn't equivalent to smoking. I don't know what that means. That's a weird thing to say. And my inventory's full, because of course it is. So we place these here facing up instead, and then we have, you know, we could put the button back here. This might make more sense. Let's see how this looks and works. Why did you take pearls? That's some low-grade attention whoring right there. Like real low grade. And then on one side we need a block going past this, and I go back a little bit further. Please don't. And then we go underneath this, right? That should be fairly straightforward. It's done! The print is done! There it is in all of its glory with all of its support structures. Look little overexposed there. Lighting's just kind of a little too much. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? It is not Apollo 11. I'm not going to check the IP because then it'll show up on stream. And I'm not a dick. Most of the time. I'm not a dick most of the time. Alright, let me see if I can get the support structures off without ruining this thing. And then I will show it to you all and y'all can go, oh derp, I knew that. It'll be awesome. I don't know, man. This seems really, really fragile. Like, going to fall apart fragile, and I think it is actually going to fall apart if I try to pull this apart too hard, so I'll be super extra careful here. And I already broke it. Also, something is very wrong with this model. The whole thing just fell apart. Here, check it out. That is clearly not the way it's supposed to come apart. Ah, tragic. Tragic, guys. This is a very sad failed print. But it wasn't meant to be. Something went very wrong with this. It came out completely hollow. It's not supposed to do that, but it's also just busted. So that one goes in the trash, and we shall try it again next time. And for the record, let me see if I can at least kind of give you an illustration of what it would have looked like. Tearing all of the bits off here. Yeah, there's nothing really left now. I've basically torn it to pieces. But for the record, it was... here we go. The side pods are gone, but it was Battlestar Galactica. So, maybe better luck next time. What the hell are you guys on about? Really, are we just doing drama for the sake of drama again? Alright, let's get this thing hooked up. This needs to go like that. And yep. Drama, fun. I don't care. I really just don't care about this BS. I gave up on giving a shit a long time ago. Alright, that should be just about it, right? They're both blinking. Only problem is it's only doing it on one side. If you want a drama, you play Roblox. Hey, Atomic! I didn't see you come on. How you doing, man? What's new? It might be the mesh. I didn't really look at the mesh. Also, hey Zippy and Ellie, how you guys doing? I just kind of started the print going before the stream started, and I didn't really have a whole lot of time to look into it. But I'll see if I can find a better model, because I would like to get a nice model of Battlestar Galactica going. So nobody won the 300 qubits today, but we will do it again. All right, so this does work, but there's a problem. That problem obviously being that there's no place to connect a dropper. But I think we can run power into the block underneath this dispenser instead of the dispenser itself with the same effect. And then we can have a dropper chain running from a chest somewhere. We do have a player town if you want to come build here. Come on over to Westwind. Maybe one of the other guys will be able to help you find the place. That should do. And now we can run a little chain of droppers. So it looks like, I don't know how we're going to set this up exactly, but there should be a chest like up top where you can fill it in. So we're going to need, say, 1 dropper in the back, 2, 3 on the other side, 6. I mean hoppers. We need about 6 hoppers. So let's see what we got. I have no hoppers here, but I did make a bunch for the scoreboard. So let's see what we got. Would you say you're ignoble, Ruben? Nothing. Really? Seriously? Teeny tiny little baby zombie villager with weird eyebrows? Well, there's one. That's a start, I guess. Offload some of this stuff. Actually, I'm going to need those chests. What I need, I think, is iron. Specifically, I need half a stack or so should do it. Anybody have maybe half a stack of iron to spare for me? I could always go do some digging, but if anybody has some nearby. I'd rather be lazy and take it off your hands. Cool. Are you nearby? Do I need to come to you? That skin looks familiar. Sweet knobs. Much obliged. You got lots of iron. So my thinking is we'll have like one refill chest up top, and that's going to mean we need seriously something like this. That way we can have one chest up here on above these guys, and well, let's go ahead and put that in. And that way the content will spread out to both of them. I put my wood away. Is there wood in here? Alright, I'll go grab some. Yeah, so the interior area, if you want to build something, you can go ahead and mark off a plot and I'll give you protection. You can file a ticket. If you want to build something not strictly within the guidelines, because we're trying to do a medieval town here and kind of keeping things in the style guides, but if you want to build something without having to worry about like the style guidelines, go down that road to where the town ends and you can build something out there. Just don't build it in front of the roadway so we can keep the road running straight for a while. Alright, Ruben, take it easy. Thanks for watching. Remember, guys, if you want to join us, that URL is play.1mc3.com. We do PvE, we do tribal craft, we do mini games. We have a Skyblock server that everybody's forgotten about, but it's still a reasonable Skyblock server. I did all of these cool new quest system. I had this whole quest log set up, and just as I launched it, everybody stopped playing. It's kind of the story of my life. I think I only need 2. You know what? Let's do a few more, and what we'll do is we'll do 2 chests. We'll do 2 double chests for refilling. So that means we need 1 more hopper, and other than that, we should be good to go now. Oh, I'm starting to run a little low on steak. I might have to go and massacre some of my cows again soon. I gotta not have these pearls in my offhand. That's just never gonna end well. Not sure why that didn't close. If you do find a spot like inside the town and you do want to build something, just go ahead and file a ticket, do/ticket, standing where you want to do the build, and I'll come take a look and set you up if it's good. Alright, so, chest. Why can I not place this? Go. Easy peasy. Only now I can't get up. Probably can. There's like a ridge here I can stand on, right? Yep. And that'll be the refill chest. I'll make this into a donation chest. So we need to come up with something in front of all of this, and this is not a very pretty design. It's going to be hard to obfuscate most of this. This is not my finest piece of work by any stretch of the imagination, but it should work, and we'll just put a bit of a building around it, and it should be okay. So these hoppers, I think I'm going to build a few more hoppers and move this back, because I can't even put a wall in front of this. Yes, but let me get them properly placed first. So not quite right. Mostly they're just in the way of having an actual building around this is all. So instead of doing that, what we'll do is we'll go back 1 more block here. Like that. And I'm guessing, yeah, most of the hoppers ended up in the droppers. Why do you keep trying to call things Zextopia or Zexaria or Zexaria? Alright, need 2 more. That should be easy. You're the Zexiest! You so sexy. How do you get so sexy, Zexy? I gotta stop doing that. He might think I'm serious. You want crystals XP? Okay, and then we have one here, and then chest, and then another hopper at the back, and then another double chest. Out of chests, but that's okay. Not like I can't make new chests, right? You've never boiled soda. That doesn't strike me as being a very strange confession. I think a lot of people have never boiled soda. Lord knows I've never boiled soda. Why would you want to boil soda? I boiled salad once, but it was kind of by accident, and I may not have been entirely sober at the time. Alright. So that'll work. Now we need to go find some materials to build an actual building around this. So let's just see what's in the chests. Oh, hold on. Let me... Okay, that top chest is a donation chest now, so if you want to throw some pearls in there, go ahead. Wait, the vet queue's been removed? I kind of like this stupid 2B drama. So this interests me. This is relevant to my interests. My schadenfreude. No shit. That's strange. They have to pay too. Oh, jeez. So people are just botting the queue? Is that what's happening? Well, yeah. Duh. What's up, Atomic? Is this the front of Atomic or is this the front of Atomic? I can't tell! He's entirely symmetrical. Can't tell if he's coming or going. I'll tell you what, though, the Spleef Arena does look pretty good. Once we finally get things working, I might just give up on the scoreboard and put the rest of the Spleef Arena together tomorrow. Because most of the damn thing is pretty much ready to go. And just holding out forever because I can't work out how to make a scoreboard seems a little lame. You monster. You monster! So is this the front side of you? Or is this the front side of you? Anyway, good to see you, man. How have you been? Tom McKnight's been around forever. He was playing when the capital of PvE was still Spontan. And that must have been 2 years ago now. So yeah, he's old school. 2 plus 2 equals 4 minus 1 equals 3. 2 plus 2 equals 4 minus 1 equals 3. That's quick and bad, yes. Just because it's fast doesn't mean it's right. Remember, guys, for every problem, there is a simple, elegant, intuitive, and completely incorrect solution. Just because it's elegant and just because it's intuitive doesn't mean it's right. I'm just saying. I gave him a plot of land. Wait, who did I give a plot of land? We've had so many hackers and dicks and dweebs and maladjusted sociopaths on this server. Running a public Minecraft server in that regard is absolutely an exercise in futility. Even the people who you think are fairly normal half the time just turn out to be completely incapable of behaving like normal human beings. It's the strangest thing, it really is. I'm trying to shorten this a little bit. I'm not 100% sure if it's going to work. But I think if I do this, it should be okay. Let's go ahead and give it a try. Yeah, sure, Noble. You're normal. You're so normal. Okay, that did not work. This redstone line needs to go beyond here then, which is fine. Bragging about how they could... Yeah, well, like I said, we've seen it all in 1MC3. Very few things are still capable of surprising me. Alright, so we can go down on that side, that's fine. And then instead of... Well, actually, this should be easy enough too. We can just do this. Just need to double check, make sure that doesn't break the mechanism. That broke the mechanism. Ugh. Really? Really? How did that change anything? That doesn't seem right. I wonder if something I put in is messing with it. I don't think so. Okay, so this is properly pulsing. But it's not dispensing? Is there kind of some kind of pseudo connectivity going on here? Is that what's happening? Wait, did I... Oh! I reset the delay, that's the problem, I think. No, that's not it. Something ain't right here. It's not really 1MC3. I mean, we use pretty vanilla timings on everything. I try to keep things as vanilla as possible. I mean, that doesn't mean that things like an Iron Titan aren't going to work. Can you press the button for me, Noble? I should probably put a thing here, but can somebody go ahead and press the button for me? So that's working. It just seems like the dispensers are getting powered somewhere else. No, that's not it. The thing's pulsing. It's pulsing properly. But it's not dispensing properly. Do what you said. Try eating out the skeptical and doing the hoppers inside out, but when your repeaters go to the sick and take out a piston and replace the house with a door. I'm not going to try what you said. Mostly because it's like spaghetti words. Word soup, that's the term I was looking for. I'm not entirely clear what went wrong here, but I think we need to be out of time for today. So I'll see if I'm getting some quasi-connectivity issues or something, and hopefully we'll get this resolved. See, Stormy is no longer here to make lag machines, although recently Noble decided to do a Stormy Light and build one of those wither skeleton sweeper things. And I was like, hey, I recognize this lag. And yep, he was in the nether making a wither skeleton sweeper. So yeah, Noble is trying to fill those shoes as best he can. No, it wasn't. The one that Stormy made was 12 times as big. I don't know. I haven't seen him in like forever. I wish... I would very much like to see him again. But like I said earlier on the stream, his wife... I forget what her IGN was. Scooter. They recently had a kid, just like 2 weeks ago or something. Posted on Facebook. So I congratulated them both on behalf of everybody here. But I think we're probably not going to see him again. I think Stormy's Minecrafting days are probably over. It's too bad, but it is what it is. Yeah, Scooter was a girl. Scooter was Stormy's wife. That's the only reason she played Minecraft, as far as I can tell. They were both in college in different places. So the pulsing thing is working. Again, I'm kind of mystified here. Can somebody press the button, please? Yeah, it's pulsing properly. So what's happening, I think, is we're getting pseudo connectivity from this block, or possibly, yeah, it's this block, isn't it? Here, I'll bet you that, here we go. I'll bet you this will fix it. Oh, I already had a button. Derp. And a cookie, for some reason. So what was happening here is the button here was powering this block, which was powering these guys, and because the button powers it for, 20 ticks or 12 ticks or something, all of those pulses were getting lost because all of those pulses were taking place during that one long tick. But if I put it here, it's fine. So I need to build around that to make sure that it works. But other than that, this design should be just fine. I might extend it one block back so I can put one more repeater in there. That would cause it to dispense an entire stack. I think right now it's dispensing 14 instead of an entire stack. But if we add one more repeater and just move all of this back a little bit, it'll dispense 16. We just need to set the repeater to a 1 tick delay. Repeater, regardless of how it's configured, will lengthen a pulse by 1. 60 pros and a cookie. I'll see what we can come up with. That's actually kind of a fun idea. So, yeah, if I can do that, I'd be happy to. But for now, guys, that's going to have to do it for today. We're going to be back tomorrow. We'll finish off the Pearl Dispenser. And we'll probably play some Toy Box tomorrow. But hop on Discord and tell me what you want to play tomorrow. And if it doesn't suck, if it's not like a terrible, terrible idea, I'll go along with it. In the meantime, on behalf of myself and Noble and somebody who may or may not be WAFs and Sneaky Squid, who isn't here because he's sneaky that way, thank you for joining. And we'll see you all tomorrow, guys. Take it easy. Peace. I'm still streaming!